Good afternoon, everybody, in partly cloudy Fireman's Park in Waterloo. We're back for another season of Teener Baseball, and it's your Waterloo WYSO 14U Teener League team against the Oregon Panthers. We will set the defense for you here shortly. Shea is on the mound. Ryan behind the plate. First to third is Dylan, Gavin, Mason, and Jacob. And from left to right, it's Wyatt, Trey, and Avery. Shea's first pitch is swung on and missed. Off the chest protector of the umpire. First pitch of the game. A little bit of a delay here, but we're in an 0-1 count. And there's a grounder over to second, picked by Gavin, and on to first for the first out. And fouled back here just off to the left, to the right of me, excuse me. 0-1, top of the first inning. And just inside, Ryan unable to corral that. And 2-1. And swung on a miss, strike two. Even at 2-2.
11, don't mess around. Here we go.
And popped up to Shea, and he drops it. And error on first. Error on the pitcher, and we've got Oregon with a runner on first. Modest lead over at first by the runner. And coming home. And that's a strike in the outside corner. 0-1. And another one right on the outside corner, 0-2 to the number 3 hitter in the Oregon lineup. Still runner on first. The one down here in the top of the first. And that ball is high. And runner advances to second on the pitch. Two count. And just outside. And we've run it full now. Coming home and swung on and missed, strike 3. First strikeout on the day for Shea. 2 down now, runner on second. Brings up the cleanup hitter. And that is... And throw down to third. And the runner is cut down. The wild pitch pass ball didn't get that far away from Ryan. He was able to corral that, throw down to third. Jacob applies the high tag. And Waterloo is out of the first inning. So we're moving into the bottom of the first. Due up for Waterloo, Trey, Gavin, and Mason. Any one of them gets on, Shea is your cleanup batter. New uniforms this year for the WYSO team. It's taken me a little while to get used to the numbers. Some have different numbers than what I'm used to. Of course, Trey's pretty easy to remember. Trey, number 3. Pretty simple. Wyatt happens to have number 21. That's normally Avery's number. I believe Jacob is going to be the easiest one, and Mason will be the easiest ones to remember because they have the same numbers that I'm used to. Other than that, it's an entirely new ball game. Oregon starter finishing his warm-up pitches.
Watch curveball. Throws it a lot. Come on, Trey. Come on, Trey. Let's go, bro.
So we are headed to the bottom of this first. And Trey will step in.
Go, Trey. Go, Trey.
And high. Ball 1. And curveball misses high and outside. 2-0.
No, we only lost by one. The whole team played travel. They play for Waterloo travel.
There's another one. A little number out in front of first. Picked up and over to first, and it's an overthrow. Trey will automatically get second on the overthrow. Ball out of play. So Waterloo starts with a runner on second, nobody out. Brings up Gavin. And on the outside corner, 0-1. A lot of room in right center. And inside corner, 0-2. And curveball high, 1-2. Spikes that one in front of the plate. Evens the count, 2-2. And Gavin with a shot to short. They're going to try to get Trey down in a rundown. And Trey is tagged out on the fielder's choice. Gavin will take first. So one down in the
Come on, Reedy. Come on, Reedy. Come on, boy.
bottom of the first. Brings up Mason. Gavin with a good secondary lead over there. Ball is outside. And Gavin is off with the pitch and bounced in the dirt. Back to the fence. Gavin with a big turn, but he will hold at second. So Mason with a runner in scoring position here with a 2-0 count. And that is high, 3-0. We'll see if Mason has the green light on 3-0 or not. And flips back to second. Gavin is back in time.
Come on, Mason. Come on, bro.
Mason taking all the way in there for strike one.
Come on, big 2-7. 7. Come on, 27. Come on, 27. Oh, yeah.
And there's a shot out to right center. And that will be over the center fielder's head. Mason digging for two. He's in there standing. Coming around to score is Gavin. And Waterloo with a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, Mason. Good job, Gavin. Yes, Mason.
So Mason just switching places with Gavin brings up Shea.
Come on, Shay. Come on, Shay. Take that thing.
And foul tip. Strike one.
Yes, you Hold up, bro. Hold up, bro. What we
And that is fouled back right over top of my head. And we are 0-2 now.
Let's go, Shay.
And Shea with a grounder up third. Foul. And we'll do it again at 0-2.
I had $2. Oh wait, someone's redemption? Yeah.
That is low and outside for ball one. That is outside. 2-2. And Shea with a shot out to left. And that is the second out of the inning.
We'll do it.
Mason retreats back to second and brings up Dylan.
Well, Deusker? Tell her what's up. Tell her what's up. Tell her. Come on, do it.
And Dylan swings and misses. Strike one.
Come on, do it.
And throw back to second. Mason's back in time with a head first slide.
What are you looking at? Come on, do it. Oh, yeah.
And Dylan pokes one. Foul.
That's 99 power.
0-2 now. And ball is high. Mason running for third. Stolen base. And that's over Dylan's head, and Mason is coming home on the wild pitch.
Oh, then he takes the helmet off. I'm like,
And Waterloo up now 2-0. 2-2 count to Dylan with two down. Bottom of the first, Waterloo leads 2-0. And Dylan pops one up here over to the catcher who corrals it over here along the third base side for the third out of the inning. But Waterloo plates two. And an RBI double by Mason, and steals third and also scores on the wild pitch. Through 1 inning of play, Waterloo 2, Oregon nothing. Weather finally broke a little bit, warmed up a little bit last couple days, and today we've got about a 60-degree day. Winds actually died down as well, probably less than 5 miles an hour now. Winds were pretty gusty there a couple days ago. But we're back to spring baseball. So really enjoy the nice weather headed our way. So Shea faced the minimum in the first inning thanks to a caught stealing of third. So in steps the cleanup hitter again with a clean count. And opening pitch is inside, ball one. And swing and a miss. Evens the count at a ball and a strike. And another swing and a miss on the inside corner. Shea quickly ahead 1-2 to the leadoff hitter in the second inning. And there it is, a little number up towards first. Corralled by Shea, underhands over to Dillon for the out. One down in the top of the second. Oregon number 5 hitter up. And Shea's pitch is fouled back into the netting. Strike one. And that is low and just got a little bit by Ryan. Evens the count at a ball and a strike. And fouled back. 1-2. And grounder to short. Mason scoops that and over to first. Tie to Dillon. And ball is out of play. We'll get second on that overthrow. So still one down in the top of the second. But Oregon with another runner on second. Like last inning, and that is low and outside, ball one. And that is a little number over to third, caught by Jacob Gear. And the runner is safe back at second. Two down now for Waterloo. And Shea's initial pitch to the comedy of errors there. I'll have to try to explain what happened on that one. Short infield fly that fell between Mason and Jacob. Jacob corralled it real quick, or Mason did, threw it over to first. And Dylan bobbled it, so the runner was safe at first. I believe the runner from second went to third on that play and thought the ball maybe got away from Dylan a little bit too far, but Dylan picked up and threw over to Ryan, and they got the runner trying to score by like 3 steps. So we've shut down Oregon twice now on the base paths in the first 2 innings, and it's turned away. So through an inning and a half, we've got Waterloo 2, Oregon nothing.
So Diddy. Our letters already coming in. Say get the little dude. So why to wake up?
Well, the E is coming off too. As I was just saying, I was talking about the new uniforms that this team has, and looking at Avery's jersey now, and he's got the E and the R coming off. The bottom of the T is coming off. Tell you, one good head first slide by Avery, and he's going to lose half his jersey. He's going to get up, and instead of saying Waterloo, it's going to say Wahoo. Ah. So do up this half inning, Wyatt, Avery, and Jacob, with Waterloo with a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the second. Opening pitch to Wyatt is swung on and right back to the pitcher. Over to first, and Wyatt is retired. 1 pitch, 1 out there for Waterloo. And Avery steps in. And first pitch to Avery is outside. 1-0. And Avery with a shot up the middle. And over to short. And ball is out of play. Avery will advance to second on the error.
Tucker, I'm expecting a nuke out of you, bro. I like baseball like 6 months. I care. Say to my face, cuz, right? Put the ball, buddy.
So Avery on second and brings up Jacob. And that is outside and wild pitch, and Avery will take third on the play.
They think everything is new to make it so that's kind of annoying. Like usually like in the first, I think if you hit it like in the back, you hit it so hard.
Jacob swings through that one. Evens the count and a ball and a strike. 1 down here in the bottom of the second.
And they're like, you guys like King Kong? You guys like King Kong? Then we made a whole argument about what song.
Ooh, ball's just outside. 2-1 to Jacob. And Jacob with a nice shot into left field. Solid single for him and an RBI. Avery comes around to score. And Waterloo leads 3-0.
Come on, Ron. Yeah, you better call timeout. I'm mad at everybody.
Oregon with a quick timeout just to maybe reset some signs here.
Home run, buddy.
Tucker steps in with Jacob on first, one down in the bottom of the second. And Tucker with a shot out to center. Is that going to fall? And it falls by the in front of the center fielder, unable to corral that. And Tucker with a single. Runners on first and second now, and Ryan steps in.
Wait to pound this. Pound this. Actually, maybe not squat, not. What'd you get pepper? I don't count pop, man. I got injured while doing it. But would you? I think I could get like 150.
Ball outside.
It's almost my body. I got 190. Dude, you guys are like, your dreams. You'd expect him to do like, yeah.
And Ryan fouls that one off. 1-1. And ball high, 2-1. That is high, 3-1.
Yeah, on five. Contact, buddy.
And that is low. Ryan walks to load the bases. Emmanuel is going to step in now. No activity in the Oregon bullpen. So we have a pinch runner for Ryan as he's catcher. So Wyatt, who made the only out of this inning, is now on first. And E-Man's first pitch is a big swing for strike one. That is high, ball one, evens the count. Had a ball and a strike.
Cal he does that? He does like the compression. I wear white on. I wear white on.
And E-Man fouls one straight over my head here.
Oh my god.
It's 1-2.
I'll strike all y'all out.
Another ball to E-Man, 2-2. Bases full of Pirates. And Emmanuel with another foul back into the netting. We'll do it again at 2-2. And Emmanuel with another foul back. Into the catcher's bag of Ryan over there behind the bench.
You're okay, Sawyer. You good, tall boy?
outside of ball. Full count. Bases loaded. Nowhere to put him. And fouled off again. Quite the battle for Emmanuel here in the bottom of the second. Ooh. Foul ball number 5 for Emmanuel. Looks like he took that one off his batting helmet. And that is outside. Jacob comes in to score. And brings up Sawyer, new member of this year's team. And that is outside, ball 1. And we've got a coach coming out to do a mound visit. And with 2 in the inning for Waterloo, bases still loaded. Only 1 down here in the bottom of the second. And a 1-0 count to Sawyer.
Like where it's outfielders on the outside of the field, infielders on the inside.
And that ball is high, 2-0.
All the outfielders like
Tucker on third, White on second, Emmanuel on first.
One time, one of the right field will be cut second, left field will be cut to third, and center will be cut home, and everybody hits the balls at the same time. We did that last year.
And Sawyer with a foul, and caught over here by the catcher. Foul out by Sawyer brings up the top of the lineup in Trey.
It's all right, soy sauce. Come on, Gavin. Go, Gavrod. Gavin, if you hit that little weak ground ball like I just seen it again, that was a hard hit ground ball. Huh? That was a hard hit ground ball. He said he's not going to hit the ball. He said it's a hard hit ground ball.
And ball 1 high to Trey.
What bet do you have? Oh, I already knew that. Are you guys all using are any of you guys using BB4 right now? Right. You guys should all use BB4. I promise you, I hope so much more.
That's outside, 2-0.
That boy Grant used his Zen and then tried to hit it swinging the goods, and he could not hit a ball to save his life. Yeah, that's just because it's fun. I'll be like, he flashed me like, he sucked earlier. This year I should have sucked. Last year he was the second best player. Besides Jake. Yeah.
It's high, 3-0.
You know, for the All-Star bonus, I got voted by every team, like number 1 player in the whole thing by every team. Yes, I did. I was the one voted overall. Who's second? I don't know, some Greek. You want to turn it down or get the attitude?
Ball high to Trey. Tucker will come in to score, and that makes the score 5-0. And Gavin steps in.
Yeah, Calvin, you definitely. I don't know if it is from Marcus. Get out, ball.
It's
Mason, if you don't hit it,
bounces in there low.
Nah, Mason, you gotta hit over the fence, bro. Hey, what's Dylan's girl's name?
Ball 1.
Avery? Wait, which one is she? On the black. Brown hair? Oh, yeah, okay. Hey.
Ooh, in there for a strike.
Wait, no, stop looking at her.
1-1.
Hit home run, then you get a post. My girl's on the right. Yeah, Yeah, we know, buddy. Just saying, everybody. Yes, I'm talking. Oh yeah!
And
Oh no!
throw back to the grounder back to pitcher, and Gavin is retired. But Waterloo scores 3 more, and through 2 innings of play, Waterloo 5 and Oregon nothing. Well, looks like Shea is headed back to the mound for his 3rd inning of work. Got some defensive substitutions here. Avery in at first base, replacing Dylan. Got Wyatt in left. I believe Sawyer's in right. Or no, Wyatt's in right. Sawyer's in left. And Trey in center. Rest of your infield remains the same. Ryan behind the plate. Gavin at second. Mason at short. And Jacob at third. And we're headed to the top of the 3rd, with Waterloo leading 5-0. First pitch is in there, strike 1. Oh, it is low. 1-1. Strike 2.
Hey, it's this guy, Red. Come on.
And swing and a miss, strike 3.
Strike 3.
Second strikeout for Shea. 1 down in the top of the 3rd. Ball outside. And grounder over to second. Picked by Gavin, and over to first for the second out of the inning.
I'm faster than you? No, like I'm faster agility, not like I'm faster than you.
2 up, 2 down. First pitch, swung on and missed, strike 1. And swung on and missed, strike 2.
Oh.
And swung on and missed, strike 3. So 3 quick outs for Oregon in that half of inning number 3. Through 2.5 innings of play, Waterloo leads 5-0. Should have a new pitcher coming in here for Oregon. Two up for Waterloo this half inning. Mason, Shea, and Dylan.
The jerseys don't help.
You pulled your helmet up so I could get above that. No, not wrong catch. That was fire.
I don't.
Good Waterloo crowd here on a Wednesday evening. Probably 35, 40 people here. Many of them parents. Seeing a pretty good baseball game.
It's fine. The ump's right there. It's fine. Yo, Mason, why'd you throw that ball, bro? Why'd you throw that ball right there, bro? Yeah, Mason, bro.
Bro, leave me alone and let me warm up.
Quick delivery by this new pitcher for Oregon. Almost not even coming set. Hey, he's you gotta watch him. He doesn't come set very long. He's got a quick pitch. I mean, he goes like this, and then he's ready to throw right away.
Quick trip. Quick trip.
Made solid contact that first time.
Yeah.
Bottom of the third. First pitch to Mason is in there for strike one. And Mason with a grounder to third. Scooped over there and on to first for the out.
Oh!
Brings up Shea. Outside a ball.
After you bat, put your hat on. Like, you know those that have their hat on with their helmet over it? Was I one of those? I said no. I said you like that.
And swung on and missed.
I'll be like, oh, this hat on your helmet. Lob the ball. Strike.
And Shea with a grounder up third. Foul ball. And when Shea steps back in, he'll have a count against him, 1-2. And slow curve outside, just missed. Even at 2-2. And Shea with a pop to second. And caught out there.
Come on, Dylan! Come on, Dylan! Show what you got! Come on, boy!
2 quick outs by Waterloo. Brings up Dylan to the plate.
Hey, Dylan, let's do it for Ava, Dylan. For the bird, buddy. For Ava.
And ball's outside.
Go for the bird,
2-0.
Dylan. I don't know what's that. Oh, yeah! Oh.
3-0.
Come on, Dylan. Hey, be smart, Dylan. 3-0, buddy. You better shit.
And Dylan walks on 4 straight pitches. Brings up Wyatt with 2 down.
Oh, got more, Dylan. You got
Blown
more.
outside.
Get
And
that.
bounces in there, 2-0.
That's Dylan. That's Dylan right there. Peachy, you better get steal, bro. Yeah, Peachy, bro.
And Wyatt with a grounder over to second. Flips to second to get the lead runner Dylan at second.
Hustle it!
And that will end the inning for Waterloo. First inning, they don't score. Through 3 innings of baseball, Waterloo 5, Oregon nothing. Shea back for inning number 4 on the mound. Trey will step in behind the plate this half inning. Emmanuel out in right.
Hey, lock it! Here we go, let's go. Come on.
Tucker back in center.
Oh, he has a dot. Let's right now. It's up. Yes, it is. Oh, it is because that's the thing that has best drug dealer.
Opening pitch by Shea is in there. Strike one.
Yeah. I'm late.
And fouled off. Quickly down 0-2.
I'm chilling. I'm getting rich with my.
And grounder over to short. Scoop by Mason. Over to first, and Dylan's got that for the out.
Bring it around. Levi.
Shea's first pitch, low. Ball one. And swung and a miss. Even now, a ball and a strike.
No, she's actually low. Look her up.
And pounded. Gonna fall. Oh, just over Mason's head. So first hit of the game for
You do it.
Oregon.
Levi, you do it. That's what I thought. No, you do it. Bro, hey, Levi. That was hard, bro.
And pitches in there for strike one.
Ready, hit the gritty.
We're gonna do it.
And popped up. Who's got that one? Looks like Jacob's going to call it, and he will catch that for out number 2.
Oh, Dylan.
Oregon still with a runner on first. 2-step lead over there. Doesn't look like he's going anywhere. And the pitch is outside of ball. And no advance by the runner.
Way outside of pushing the ball. So now I went to me and Eli, when we went to cover, Eli started just hugging the random covers and plays. Like, can I give you a hug, man?
That's inside and low, 2-0.
Trying to, like, have a serious conversation. Not. Say 1-1.
Pinch runner here for the runner on first.
Oh, he just said something. Oh, I don't know. Oh, he would go again.
That's inside, 3-0. And that pitch is inside. First walk of the game for Shea. And first time Oregon's got 2 runners on. 2 down in the top of the 4th.
Leave up.
Shea's pitch is in there, strike 1. Second pitch is outside corner. Ahead 0-2 now.
High school strike zones is this. Like, if I like so small, you have to ask me.
And fouled over here by the Waterloo dugout.
JV's strike zones are.
And we'll do it again at 0-2.
I know, but I'm saying like they're still like that. Levi. I just pitched the whole JV game last year.
Just slow and outside. Good pitch.
I can't do it on film. I can't be caught in 4K. Ooh.
That is low. Ooh. So backed up. Throw to third is high. On the pass ball, runners move up. So 2-2 now. Oregon with runners on second and third. And there's the pitch. Strike 3. So Oregon strands runners on second and third in the top of the 4th. Shea gets out of it.
Yes, sir, Dylan. Yeah, Dylan.
So heading into the bottom of the 4th, Avery, Jacob, and Tucker.
See the feet out there? Just signs. Why I said, I bet Wyatt. I said if I can hit it over where the signs are, he'd give that amount of money. He said if I had to score for $500.
Just make solid contact.
Whoa.
You're not going to get as lucky as you did last time.
Yeah,
You hit a solid shot, and at least you hit it to the right side.
I hear over there.
No, you hit it to
I hear like
between short and second is where you hit it. Yeah.
second just feel second field.
You got to watch, 'cause I don't know if that's that same right fielder, but he plays on the line so much. You've got so much room in right center to hit it, but.
Ooh. Right. His dad's staring at his best friend. But I move it back up. Go fishing. Come on, Peach Club. Come on, speed demon.
Bottom of the fourth, opening pitch to Avery is in there, strike one.
That's really, bro, Archie was so bad last week.
Ooh, swung on and missed. That was low. I think he made up his mind to swing on that one before the ball was even released. And grounder over to first. And picked up by the first baseman and out. Brings up Jacob.
What's the run rule? He doesn't know. 10 after 5? You don't know. Hey, you do like one thing in squat, huh? Yeah, you do it. It's like an almost off not pass.
And Jacob with a foul. Oh, just out of his reach. Good diving attempt, but just off the front of his glove. So Jacob in an 0-1 count.
No, it's like this. No, okay.
And fouled straight back. 0-2 now.
It's like this. That's not nice. That's it's parallel. Look at this is what I do.
Ball outside.
What do you? That's above parallel. I don't know if I could squat that low. My knees.
1 and
my
2.
Knees, if I check a squat 315 would be that. How much do you squat right now? 255 is my best. Yeah, you can probably hit 275. That's why I just said.
Outside.
No, 350.
2 and 2.
I said after I was like, okay, 275. Dude, my bench is like low key like better than yours. I hope you know that. It's not more. It's technically better though.
And Jacob with a shot in between short and third. And Jacob Gear is on for the second time today.
This song makes me feel like
2 for 2.
not makes me feel like this.
And brings up Tucker, who singled to center his first time on a bloop over second base.
No. Come on, TC still. I just want to be out of the way.
And Tucker with a shot to left field also, and he's on for the second time. Runners on first and second now. And one down in the bottom of the fourth. Waterloo still leads 5-0. And in steps Ryan. And outside corner. 1-1.
Come on, Carson, lock it in. Come on, right guy. Get more. Oh yeah.
And little shot over to pitcher. And Jacob is back to second base in time. Almost doubled him up. Jacob got to dust a little bit of dirt off him and brings up Emmanuel, who had quite the battle with the pitcher the first time he was up. Ended up fouling 5 or 6 pitches off before he finally walked. So, Emmanuel down 0-1. Second pitch is shot out to left and caught out there. So Waterloo is turned away in the bottom of the fourth. Waterloo strands 2, but through 4 innings of play, they lead 5-0.
Hey, nice hitting, man. You're good, bro. Go, be real, be real, be real, be real, be real, be real.
So that will close the book on Shea for pitching. 4 innings pitched, 1 hit given up, 4 strikeouts, 1 walk. In steps Jacob. So Waterloo will have 2 games next week, both to be played here again at Waterloo Fireman's Park. Monday and Wednesday of next week, the 8th and then the 10th, if the weather cooperates. Supposed to get a few showers early next week. Hopefully it's not a major washout. Hopefully this field would be able to take any amount of water. Jacob's first pitch is swung on and popped out into right field, and Tucker runs that one down for the first out of the inning. 1 pitch, 1 out. And swung on and missed, strike 1. And second one is fouled off the fence. Jacob ahead 0-2. And shot out there to left. Falls right in front of Wyatt out there. Oregon with their second hit of the game.
My run by Lil Uzi Vert. Bro, what are you typing, bro? Who is?
Quite. Avery holding the runner on, only about a 2-step lead over there. Jacob delivers home. Ball is high. I'm going to get a shot over here of the height disparity between the Oregon runner and Avery at first. Avery almost a head taller than him. And Jacob fires that in there to even the count. Ball and a strike. I'm just chuckling.
Why is she on my best friends list? I don't know. She literally like that.
Jacob fires home, and that's the ball. 2-1. I don't think there's a big enough secondary lead over there by the runner at first for Trey to try to fire down and throw behind the runner. And Jacob comes home. And that is strike 2. 2-2.
Yo, this fire, bro? Is that fire, bro? That's fire strike, bro. Yeah, so.
Ooh.
Give him the bender.
Big curveball must have been inside. Fooled the hitter. Full count. Jacob coming back. And that is in there. Strike 3. 2 down now in the top of the 5th. Still runner on first. And grounder over to short. Mason throws over to first. Scooped by Avery, and runners out.
Yeah, Mason. Yeah, Mason Reedy. Cambria.
So Jacob giving up a hit, but no damage allowed. Through 4.5. Waterloo 5. Oregon nothing. Coming up for Waterloo, Sawyer, then back to the top of the order in Trey and Gavin. I was chuckling over there at the height disparity between the kid on first and Avery. He was a whole freaking head taller than he was. I thought Trey was going to fire behind him, but he wasn't taking a big enough secondary lead to even think about it. But
It's usually hard for us to keep it in the whole picture. All right, guys, let's put up a crooked number. Trey tire shoe.
Tucker, who hasn't played baseball in 6 months, and he's just pounding the ball.
He's seen 2 pitches and has 2 hits. Caught one in the field. I told him when he got the first one, like, why are you playing basketball?
All right. So once again, bottom of the 5th, we got Sawyer due up first, then Trey, then Gavin.
Ooh.
7:13 in the evening here. And just inside, ball 1. Third pitcher used by Oregon. And that's over his head. 2-0. Low and outside, ball 3. And taking all the way in there for strike 1, 3-1 now. And ball is outside. Sawyer walks for to get the lead runner on for Waterloo here in the bottom of the 5th. They lead 5-0. And we are back to the top of the order in Trey.
Last year I bet 500.
And Sawyer is off at the pitch. And it is a stolen base. So Waterloo with runner in the scoring position already. The bottom of the 5th. And time by the Oregon catcher.
Bye, Mom. Love you. Come on, Dylan. Where is he? Back, probably. Come on, Dylan. Go, Trey. Dylan.
And that is high to Trey. 2-0. That is outside, 3-0. And Trey swinging away 3-0 and he fouls that off.
Mike, do I look like I care? Go get him. Hey, what was your girl? I don't know. Hey, did you hear me when I yelled? Yes, I did. Is that her name? Oh, yeah!
And Trey out ahead of that one. Fouled up the third baseline and run it full now, 3-2.
What did you say?
Sawyer out at second.
You know what I said for Dylan? No.
And that ball bounces in there back to the fence. Sawyer will take third on the wild pitch. Trey walks. And runners on the corners now for Waterloo. With nobody down here in the bottom of the fifth. They lead 5-0. And in steps Gavin. And Trey is off with the pitch. Catcher's indifference. Can't give him a stolen base on that one. Oh, ball's outside. 2-0. And that's in there for a strike. 2-1.
Come on, boy. Come on, Kevin.
And Gavin with a grounder right back to the pitcher. And Sawyer coming home.
Oh, yeah!
He is safe.
Oh, yeah!
And Trey will round third. Gavin with an RBI, ground out to pitcher.
Hey, next time, Gavin. Hey, it's always next time. For Cambria.
Oh, Waterloo up 6-0 now. One down, and Mason will step to the plate.
Come on, big country. Come on, Shane. For Cambria.
And that is ball one.
Oh, just apologize. Sorry, I guess. IG. Sorry, IG. Sorry, sir. We'll play this game all day. Good. We'll play this game all day. Play in each other's hands.
And Mason with a shot to center.
Oh, yeah, Mason Reedy!
And solid single to center.
Yes, sir!
Another RBI.
Yes, sir, Steve. Bro. Dude. Come on, Dylan. Dylan, you're due. You're due, Buster. You're due. Buster Brown. For the birdie, bud.
And Waterloo up 7-0.
Go, big country!
Shea steps in. Mason on first.
Ooh.
And he holds. And
Yes, sir!
hit by pitch.
Sprint! Hard 90!
So first and second now, and brings up Dylan.
Do it for the bird, Dylan. For Eva. Oh, yeah!
And grounder to third. Steps on
No way. No way.
first.
Oh, yeah!
Steps on third for the force. And the overthrow is out of play. Shea will take third on that. Mason out on the force out. So 2 down now in the bottom of the fifth. And Wyatt steps up. And Wyatt with a foul over here. Up long first
Shortcuts, toy.
for strike one.
my gosh. Oh my goodness.
So we'll have a pinch runner for Dylan.
Oh, Big Mac.
Mason goes to second. And that's high to Wyatt.
They put up the Wyatt. It's a home run here. They win.
And Wyatt with a foul straight back, 1-2. Wyatt 0 for 2 today. And Wyatt with a grounder up to through the middle. And Shea will come around to score. Mason comes around to score.
9-0. Mason. Mason. Bro, what are you doing? Yeah, tell him, Mason.
Brings up Avery
Emma.
with 2 down. And Avery with a shot over here to the right. Will it fall? That is a fair ball. And Wyatt going to third on the play. Runners at the corners with 2 down, and Jacob steps in.
Oh, Jacob. Brown.
And Avery off with the pitch. And he is a freebie there. Strike 1 to Jacob, 0-1. And that is outside and gets away. Here comes Wyatt to score. And Wyatt is in.
Yeah, Pirates! Mr. Waterloo!
10-0. That's the game. Waterloo plates 5 in the bottom of the 5th. And they shut out Oregon 10-0.
Hey, Emma.
So once again, we will see you next week, Monday, when Waterloo takes on one of the Sun Prairie teams. I don't know whether it's blue or white. And once again, final here from Waterloo Fireman's Park. Waterloo 10, Oregon nothing.